Oh, and here we are. We're live, Bankers Cup style with Chris Went. What's going on, Chris?
We're live. It's Bankers Cup again. Let's talk.
Man, we were just talking about before this. This has been the ultimate sponsorship. If you got in, for this event here that we're doing, right? We've had the sponsor page up for what 3-4 months already.
Yeah.
It's about to be the event is what September 3rd. So that's another 4 months. So you had a sponsorship for 8 months.
8
You
months already.
sponsored one time and you're on a landing page for 8 months. This is like the ultimate sponsorship.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. Actually, it was a little bit longer than that because we officially went live with this thing in what, January?
Right.
Is when we January, February when we put it. No, it was January.
Yeah.
Because we were initially set for March and we had 2 months to run with it. So, yeah, I mean, you're right, man. They're looking at 8-9 months on a landing page. I mean, holy crap!
You can't beat that.
Unbelievable. No, not even close.
That. No,
not even close. Can't beat the event either, buddy. I mean,
yeah,
this is gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. All things Bankers Cup.
All things Bankers Cup. You know what? I had to go out. I had to find my hat because I was sitting on the shelf collecting some dust because we didn't have dates. You know,
right?
I didn't have any dates, so the hat was just sitting there. But now we have some dates.
Now we've got dates that we can talk about.
All right. So what do we got? What are we looking at?
Which one would you like, man? Because we've got 2 Bankers Cup events coming up. We've got the golf and we've got the hockey.
Yeah, let's go hockey first because that's the hat I'm supporting. That's what
absolutely you and me both.
Yeah.
So our hockey date is official. Yeah. It is in place September 3rd.
Okay.
Same time, same place. We're looking at a 7:00 puck drop. It was a 7:00 puck drop, right? Doors open at 6. 7:00 puck drop. Thursday night at OBM Arena.
That's when tip off happens. That's when tip off happens.
Yeah, that's when we do tip off from center court.
That's tip off. That's when you flip a coin. Okay, yeah.
That's your coin flip. Yep, absolutely.
Just for everybody out there who's hockey illiterate, you got to know the comparison, right?
Bingo. Yeah. So we're excited that we finally have some light at the end of the tunnel there.
Yeah.
Finally have kind of the ending. The ending point for all these sponsors that put in so much money for this thing. So they can see this thing come to fruition and, get that bang for their buck. So it'll be fun.
Yeah, no, it's getting exciting. I know. So a little behind the scenes, I remember when we were counting on the days. We were determined to do this Bankers Cup event. I remember you were texting me because this was at the very beginning of all like the shutdowns is when we were supposed to have the event. Right.
Yeah, COVID's not going to stop us.
Shutting down for anything. It doesn't matter. I'm texting yeah, it's not going to happen. And all of a sudden, some of the announcers backed down. They're like, Nick, can you announce a game? I'm like, sure, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah. So it's about to be interesting, and all of a sudden everything shut down. So of course we couldn't keep it going. Keep it going. But that was eventful to say the least.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, we did not go down without swinging. That's a fact.
No. Yeah.
That's a fact. And it's unfortunate we had to push it back. We also had to push the golf back. Do I think we could have gotten away with the golf? Yeah, probably, considering that things just opened up, but we had to be safe.
Right.
So the golf was pushed back from June and July to July and August. So we are now, the Bankers Cup Golf Invitational is set for July 27th.
Yep.
All right. That is a Monday at Fox Meadow Country Club in Medina. And then the tournament date is August 31st. Another Monday, also Fox Meadow Country Club Medina. So
golf event.
You know what? I'll tell you what, man. It's going to be a nasty, nasty Bankers Cup week. So I hope you guys are ready. If you have to be at both events, good luck because we're going Monday, Thursday. I mean, literally the same week. We've got the tournament and then the hockey. So it's going to be crazy. But you know what? What are you going to do? We have to get them in.
What are you gonna do? Yeah.
What are you gonna do? We're gonna party down.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I'm gonna man my booth again. I got some drink requests from last year that we're gonna make sure that we hit.
Bingo.
I remember all you guys. I got a good memory on me. Remember some drink requests that were coming in. Good bartender never forgets. So it's we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna be set up just like we were last year.
You guys taking hole number 1 again?
Yeah, nobody else is gonna take it. That's all I know. We got hole number 1. Yeah,
I'm giving you the option. I didn't know if
I remember you set us up. You're like, oh, hole 15 is amazing. All of a sudden, I drove a half hour and I didn't even find 15. I'm like, Chris, this isn't happening. Like it's not happening. I'm not doing this.
Yeah. Well, hey, if you guys want hole number one, consider the first sponsorship locked down.
Locked down. Hole number one. Content
done. You got it.
Done.
You got it. Hang on. Let me take note.
I'm gonna have to get a padlock for our table this year, just in case any hooligans try and run our table over. I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen.
Put a concrete barrier in front of it.
Yeah, right.
That thing behind a bunker.
Yeah, we're gonna seriously be laughing this year. Hope you got airbags in your golf cart, buddy.
Oh man, it's gonna be fun, dude. I can't wait. I absolutely cannot wait. We've got a lot of characters that show up every year. You know that. You've seen it both times.
A lot of characters, and man, I'll tell you what, I meet couple people like each year new that I have relationships with to this day, right? Like I'll tell you what, like every Bankers Cup I go to, I start forming new relationships that I have till the next year and the next year and the carryover, right? You'd really do meet some great people while you're there. You know, and I'll tell you what, man, that was my initial thought. That was the whole point going into this thing. Right. You know, our industry golf outings are awesome, and there are a lot of them. Yeah. But the problem is they're always the same format, and they're open up to anybody, which is a good thing, I guess. Yeah. But anybody within the industry can play these things and put their foursomes in. You know what, Jimmy? Don't get us started, dude. Jim, you're actually the reason we used that word. When I said character, I was talking about you. Right. By the way, dude, Jimmy golfed lights out last year, right up to the point where it mattered. right up to the point where every time you comment that, you know we're gonna have to bring it up now. Oh, absolutely, dude. You folded like a cheap lawn chair. Man. Oh, jeez. All right. We want Jim to come this year. Right? Come on. Dude. Oh, he is. He won't miss it, man. He's one guy that we can count on. Love you, Jimmy. Right. So that was kind of the point. Was let's kind of take people out of their comfort zone. Right. Let's lock this thing down to the top two rungs of our industry, right? Which is you, the lenders, and Jimmy, right. you, the agents, and people like Jimmy, the lenders. Right. And it was, 2-man format, 2 lenders versus 2 agents. Yeah. Best ball style, not scramble, and just let it, let people have at. And we play matches rather than a full 18 holes. Right. Yeah, Jimmy. Hey, listen, him and his comment. Right. I don't have the fact that I suck at golf. The agents are perfectly fine if Jim doesn't show up. If anything, I slightly encourage that just because we need a fighting chance this year. 2 year job isn't too good. It's not looking good, and Jimmy's a big pulling force on the mortgage side. Dude, to Jimmy's point, man, I suck at golf. I don't try to hide that. So, I am open for a trade. I have a couple people on the trade block. If we could take Jim this year, you guys could take some of the agents. All you have to do is get him licensed. Just get him licensed. That real estate game. Sign him up with EXP, whoever you guys want, and he can golf with you guys. Jimmy's a fantastic golfer. Right. Up until the point where it matters. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I think the next guest, we had to bring Jim on here, right? We can't keep ragging on Jim without him being able to. You know what? We're actually going to do something unprecedented. You know what? No, keep talking, Chris. I'm just going to. Let's try to get Jimmy to pop on right now. Yeah, Jim. Just go ahead and check your messenger. We need to hear your side of the story here. We only hear Chris. There's always 3 sides to every story. There's your side, there's my side, and then there's what really happened. But no, truth be told, I've said it before, Jimmy's a fantastic golfer. I think he was 2 under that day, which was absurd. And then it is what it is. You go out to a tournament like that, everybody's having fun, people are getting loose. A lot of drinks are going down the hatch. I mean, what are you going to do? But I had 2 full handles and they were gone by the end of the day. That was it's ridiculous. It was impressive, I was ridiculous. Impressed. Yeah. we broke some records at the country club that day. Did you? We did, yeah. As a group, they told us 2 days later that we set the record. The amazing thing about that is I know multiple tables brought their own liquor. So did I, and there was a lot of sake, and then we broke the record at the bar as well. Yep. Halfway house and inside the bar restaurant area. Now we had a lot of people there, but we had a lot of very fun people there. So it's definitely an event that you want to that you want to sign up for, because it's going to be, year 3 will be no different. And it's not all drunken debauchery. There's some good golf that happens. Yeah. There's some bad golf that happens, but we handicap it. So you're golfing against people that are of similar skill. Right. You're not going to go out and get mopped by Jimmy Markin or, some of the agents that can absolutely swing the sticks. Right.
There's a couple, 3 or 4 handicaps out there. I think one guy who scratched. So they play amongst themselves in their matches.
Yeah.
And you'll play with, who you can. Jimmy, check Facebook and click the link and get on here, dude. Right now.
Get on here.
Come on.
Yeah, no, it's a good time. And I like the format too, like you were saying. I've been to some other events where it's not as so I'm looking for. It's not as involved with everybody in there, right? Like at the beginning, everybody made sure they showed up early so they could hang out and like get the food. At the end, everybody made sure they stuck around for other people to finish, and it was like it was a lot of camaraderie there, right? It wasn't just it wasn't just like, okay, we're gonna show up for the event, play a bit, maybe grab a drink, talk to one person I know, and leave, right? Like. If
you're a lender or an agent, I mean, it's just a giant social event. I mean, the atmosphere is phenomenal, and people are forced to mingle with one another, which means you're going to walk away with some contacts, like you said, like you did. I know Jimmy has made some really good friends there. It's going to happen. They're going to get some names. You're going to get some business out of it. So, sponsorship opportunities are fantastic there. And
you sponsor one event and you get for the price of 2, right? Because you got your 2-day event. You sponsor the event. We don't make you sponsor both days. You sponsor one event and you got 2 golfing days. So you really get two sponsorships for the price of 1.
Well, the whole sponsorships carry over to both events, but then we've got 2 dinners. We've got but the other stuff is a la carte. Like the dinner sponsorships, you can take one or the other. The beverage carts, you can take. You can do a beverage cart for the tournament, a beverage cart for the qualifier if you want. But 4 beverage carts, 4 kegs, a lot of other stuff. But whole sponsorships. If you do a whole sponsorship for one, you get both. Yeah. So it really is, it really is a huge bang for your buck.
Thank you for clarifying that. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. A lot of fun. So what else you got, man? I mean,
I'll just throw this out here too. If you sponsor a hole, I recommend it, come there, be active on the hole, come talk to some people, goes a long way, bring a little alcohol. If I've learned the one thing, I had a little alcohol in my hole and people stayed at my hole for about 20 minutes longer. That's all I know. I made some pretty good friends that way. So, if I have any advice to anybody sponsoring a hole, bring a little alcohol and talk to some people on the hole, right?
Bingo.
Yeah.
So
heck, I had people rounding back around to hole 1 a couple times. They're like, "Oh, Nick again." I was just stopping by.
We're dry.
Yeah.
We ran
hole 1 again. We lost. Yeah, okay.
Hilarious. Yeah. So we're gonna do a shootout again, which will be great. Right. The top 3 teams on both sides, point wise, not best, based on your score. Based on the points that you accumulate. So those 3 teams will go, or 6 teams will go head to head in the shootout. 2 teams eliminated per hole. Right. That will be truly handicapped based on your scores and how good you are. And then, last man standing wins the belt for either the lenders or the agents. Yeah. So, and I'm sure we're going to see another comment from Jimmy here. I can't remember who won last year or the first year for that matter.
Yeah. No, I don't remember who won either of the years. No,
I have a feeling Jim will tell you.
No, I don't think so. Because remember, he choked, so it couldn't have been him. No, I'm pretty sure the agents won. If I had to guess, I think the agents won.
I think the lenders are going to go for a 3-peat. I don't know what that means. But
no one's getting 3-peated. No one's getting 3-peated. If I had to take people out of hole 1, I will take people out. I got to go up too, man. That's all I got to say.
I do have to ask. So obviously, you guys want to do the sponsorship. Are you going to golf this year?
Man,
you are a licensed agent.
Option to golf. I am licensed now. See, I want the agents to win, though, is the thing. And if I golf, I'm helping no agent. I'm helping the lenders. That's.
Yep. Another reason I put the format in place, lenders versus agents, so that I don't have to go out and embarrass myself.
Right. Right. How convenient.
15 years of thought have gone into structuring.
We're going to do a survey versus title. Like, you guys are rivals, right? Survey versus title. We're going to do an event.
There's going to be 7 of us out there. Totally.
Right. Everyone's going to be they're going to be sponsored. Like, isn't this what we usually do? Wait, we have to actually play.
Exactly. It's 5 hours in between people showing up at your hole.
Right.
So, but yeah, no, we're really looking forward to it. I'm glad these things are finally coming together here. So, can't wait.
All right, give me the dates again. Let me hear it one more time. 3 dates. Right. We have 3 dates to look out for.
We have 3 dates.
Yeah, 3 dates.
We've got 3 dates. that
we
we're
got
looking
4
for.
dates, right?
Bankers Cup Golf Invitational.
Yeah.
That will be the first one that is upon us. And we are looking at July 27th, Monday, Fox Meadow Country Club in Medina. That is the qualifier. And then the tournament date, August 31st, also a Monday. Last day of the month, which is stupid, but it was what we had to do. So July 27th and August 31st, qualifier, tournament, and then we've got the hockey coming up September 3rd. Just a few days after that tournament, after the golf tournament.
Hey, you want to see some media manipulation here? Like, hey man,
yes.
I think the lenders won the first time. Oh wait, Jim's right. We are lying. The lenders didn't win. Yeah, okay. So that must be the agent. There's media manipulation at its finest. Hey, no. We're gonna keep that off. We're gonna keep that off Nick Krem Live. We're gonna keep all those.
That's funny. Way to shoot yourself in the foot, Jimmy.
Post it.
I'm looking forward to this again, man. I mean, I have such a blast with all of you characters. It's so much fun. I just drive around the golf course, drive around the golf course, my own little cart, blast a foghorn every now and then, make stupid bets with people that they'll miss 5-foot putts. I lose every time. What are you gonna do?
Right, so, man. You're right, Jim. The lenders did win. Oh, man, he got me again. No, they didn't. I guess they didn't win. All right, Jim, thanks for correcting me here. Thanks for correcting me. All right, guys, you got the new dates for the Bankers Cup. We know we're gonna see Jim there. We know we're gonna see a lot of people there as usual, but we want to see some new faces too. We're gonna give you the links to click on right here after this. But like you said, new dates for the Bankers Cup. At the end of the day, it's a charity event. We're doing this all for great causes. So what are some of the causes we're giving back to here, Chris?
Yeah, so the Bankers Cup Golf Invitational, all proceeds will go to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Cleveland.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic. It's a wonderful organization. They do so many good things for so many kids, in Cleveland and surrounding areas. And then the Bankers Cup Hockey Classic, all proceeds go to Project NICU, which is, again, phenomenal. So I would encourage everybody to look them up. Do your research. It's fantastic what we're helping raise money for.
Right. I feel like we could have a lot of fun with this one post too.
You keep that, just keep that liars post.
Yeah, right. Like, man, Jim is really good at golf.
It's very versatile.
It's very versatile.
Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah, we know we're at that Bankers Cup. We're gonna be trying to come at you live every single week, but we'll see you guys next time. Hopefully, we'll get Jimmy on here with us.
We'll see. We'll see. He loves this stuff.
Yeah, right. All right, man. That's all right. We'll see you next week.
Take care, everybody.